Now we'll see how to factor a trinomial with a greatest common factor. Let's take a look at our helpful hint. Always look for a common factor before performing any other factoring step. Factor out the greatest common factor first, then try to factor the remaining trinomial. Here's a trinomial that we're being asked to factor, 18x squared plus 3x minus 15. And as the helpful hint suggests, we want to first look for a common factor that is common to each of the three terms. If we look at the numbers 18, 3, and negative 15, notice that 3 will divide evenly into each of those three numbers. So that means we can factor a 3 out of each of those terms. Factoring a 3 from the first term leaves us with 6x squared. Factoring a 3 from the middle term, we have x. And factoring a 3 out of negative 15, we have minus 5. So we have factored out the common factor, the greatest common factor. The next step is to look at our trinomial in parentheses and see if that can be factored any further. I'm going to make our two sets of parentheses whenever we factor a trinomial. And remember, the terms that go here and here need to multiply to 6x squared. One possibility is 2x and 3x, and the other possibility is 6x and x. I'm going to try 6x and x. Now the numbers that go in these places must multiply to negative 5. The only option there is 1 and 5. One of those will be negative, one will be positive. Notice if I put the 5 here, when I go to check my answer, I'll be multiplying 6x times 5, which will give me 30x. If I put the 1 here, I will get the 1x. The 30x and the 1x can't be combined to give me the middle term. So I'm going to put the 5 here and the 1 here. Now if I check by multiplying, I'll get 6x and 5x. And if I have a positive 6x combined with negative 5x, I'll get the positive x in the middle that I want. So I'm going to put a minus sign here and a plus sign here. And our final answer is 3 times 6x minus 5 times x plus 1. So remember the helpful hint when factoring trinomials. Always first look for a common factor to take out as the first step.